Well, today I'm up on Salisbury Plain and I'm headed to somewhere that I've always wanted to go.
We are going to Yarnbury Castle.
Yarnbury Castle, Yarnbury Hillfort, a fantastic place to see, one on my bucket list, difficult to get to across Salisbury Plain, but myself and Dino, on this beautiful afternoon, a bleak evening, we're on our way to have a look at it. Well, we're following along these tracks now for around about 2 miles, and it saves us having to cross, as I'm going to call it, the highway to the sun. Well, I've still got quite a way to go. You'll be able to see on the map that I put on our route that we actually take. But we're up on Salisbury Plain and the views are starting to fall into place now. And there is nothing better than this on a lovely afternoon like this afternoon. And just walking along this track, and I notice coming into view here, we've got a milestone, so this must have been a very old right of way. Everybody tell me it was a slow coach road or something, but here's the milestone here. Well, looking at it, we think it says Deptford. We can't find any chalk, plenty of flint but no chalk, and sure it says Deptford. I'll look it up when I get back and put on the full inscription underneath, but that's what it is. So fantastic. Let's carry on the trail this way, I think. Well, on the track that we're walking on now, I think it probably was a main route to Salisbury, and the Deptford sign is there, and obviously it survived because it's out in the middle of nowhere and nobody comes here, so hence that's why. But it's great to be on here, and like I say, I think the initial thing of this road is that it was probably, like all of them, a Roman road at one time. And just along the track from that last milestone, we've come across another one here that says Sarum, and that's a 17 something milestone. It looks like it's been hit in the past, so there's another milestone on this route too, which is quite interesting, dated 1754. Any thoughts on that one, Dino?
Yeah, I was just seeing if there's any other part of it that's left to discarded, but no, looks like this poor thing's had a life.
And just as I'm looking over from the track, I can see Yarnbury Hillfort, or Hillfort off of Highway into the Sun, just in the distance there. But the incredible sight, absolutely incredible sight of thousands, if not millions, of poppies there in the fields in the front. So that's a sight that you won't see every day, and a sight that you don't see very often. So we're looking forward now to carrying on along this trail and getting our way to the Hillfort or castle. I mean, the whole thing of it is we all call these castles, but they're nothing like castles as we imagine castles to be. You see Dino there looking at the poppies. Well, we've just come off of this track here on this byway, and it's almost like a crossroads that we've come to here. And we'll go and look at the poppy fields before we finish too. But looking at it, we now need to head on up this track here towards the Hillfort. You may just be able to see over there between the two trees in the distance. So we're going to carry on this way for the moment and rewarded by the Hillfort, hopefully. Well, we're alongside the Hillfort now, and you can see the views already looking to the east from here are phenomenal, and towards the east there is Stonehenge. So up to the Hillfort, just quickly, carefully over the fence, and then remember where we came in to, so as we can get back in on the way, or get back out on the way back. And we'll carry on up here. And often first impressions really do count. And it's bringing us up through this long grass, Tick City. In between the ramparts here, and already we can see it's stretching out there ahead of us, and we'll carry on up this one here, rewarded with ever better views here. And just scanning around now, you can see the ramparts that we just came through there, and all over to the top. 28.5 acres, so truly impressive, absolutely fantastic. What Iron Age man has left us. Well, amazing how high up we are here, truly incredible, and just walking the ramparts now for fun. And again, you can see that rampart there and the other ramparts to the side of it, and we're going to head over towards the trig point over here, and just coming into view there. I'll put an arrow on where it is, and over there in the distance you can see the highway to the sun, the A303, which is often a bit of a pain, but it's there. Well, we've now got to the point where there's nettles everywhere, so what we're going to do is try and follow up this way and see how we get on. And over here is the sarsen stone on the top of the rampart. See the highway to the sun there, and we're going to go over this way to the trig point here. And here's the trig point here. And there's the expanse of the hill fort. So you can see it's a truly magnificent 28.5 acres. Would have been inhabited obviously by many people. Lots of digs here in the past have revealed Saxon Roman finds, so used by several generations including Iron Age. So absolutely fantastic. Doesn't disappoint being here. No. The only disappointing thing is the highway to the sun over there, but still on the main route these days, as it always has been. And now just walking it, this is another one off of my bucket list. So truly fantastic. I'm pleased that I've been here, and interesting to see. And you always find things you hadn't expected, like the milestones and the sarsen stone on the top here. And you can read about the history of it everywhere, but it is truly an incredible place. Dino's leading the way there at the moment, so I'll follow Dino and we'll see what else we can find. And another sarsen stone here that's a marker stone of sorts. Something else I hadn't expected to find with Dean there is Dean's just obviously pointed out some writing on there as well, but we can't really decipher it at the present time. So I'll look it up when I get back home and see what that one's all about, and we'll carry on because it's incredibly hot today, but good fun. And the rampart here seems at its highest point must be in the region of 36 to 38 feet. So a truly impregnable structure there, and the centre is so full of nettles and things. I think I'm going to have to come back in the winter to have a look at that, so I'm not going to chance it going through there. But we'll carry on around the perimeter of our modern day privilege of being able to walk the ramparts. So I think I'm going to get out my proper camera now instead of my phone and take a picture. I'm having a great time. It's fantastic. It really is hot up here, but what a fantastic time to be filming. And if I just scan around, you can see behind me the hill fort there, and then the poppy field that I've been taking the wonderful pictures of, hopefully wonderful, we'll see, is just behind me there. But what a truly impressive place to be. And just to mention, this is a site of special scientific interest. So the wildlife that you see here is amazing. We've already seen a deer, which was too quick for me to film, and some lovely butterflies caterpillars and things like that. Well, we've nearly done the full circuit now, so it won't be long and we'll be done. And then we'll get our thoughts together about this area, but truly magnificent. 28.5 acres of total fun. Well, absolutely fantastic. We've walked the hill fort now, and what a brilliant structure it is. To think it was all dug by hand. And Dean with me as well. Your thoughts, Dean, very quickly?
It's one of the best I've ever walked. Honestly, one of the best I've ever walked. I've done quite a few of you, as you know, James. That is absolutely special. The feeling is just special.
So absolutely special. Need I say any more? So till the next time, thank you for watching and goodbye.